for me, it was quite a revelation to find out about EFIL.
Volunteering for EFIL definitely opened a whole new world to me.
Honestly, I think that EFIL probably brought the biggest change for me personally.
Volunteering for EFIL forces you to think and act at a different scale, at a different level.
Opened me this whole new world of training, of non-formal education.
You have another view. You look at your own local experience with another eye.
And what I really liked about EFIL is doing trainings and learning about very basics of non-formal education, very basics of intercultural learning, etc. So EFIL basically gave me, for the first time actually in my life, the opportunity to think about those topics on a more abstract level, and then to learn how to translate that abstract level to activities again in order to make others think about those topics.
And you have lots of opportunity to exchange opinion and learn how issues are dealt in other countries and other reality. It's incredibly enriching.
I was able to bring my art, my artistic skills, my training capabilities to the way that I train, that later had a huge impact on my academic and professional career in life.
What I learned during this training had an impact on every training activity I planned or conducted myself from then until now, until today.
I had that safe space that was given to me. And I still remember the moment where I was like, you know what, let me try this. And people were extremely supportive. So I definitely see that as an achievement in EFIL.
It's very special about EFIL that you're not doing the same things all the time.
No.
Like you can, seek different roles, even within same events. So, I mean, you can be, you can be IT coordinator, but you can also be a trainer. You can be, the manager, you can manage the event, but you can also be, social media administrator. So I think it really opens so many venues for you to explore actually what is it that you're interested in, what is it that you're good at. And I think this is what makes people like EFIL, because whatever you seek to explore, it is a safe environment to do that.
I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about project management and communication and intercultural communication.
On a personal level, probably that I don't have to panic if unexpected things arrive, because we usually have a plan B. I mean, usually things don't happen the way that you expect, but you are always prepared to this. Okay, we have to move and we have a plan B. So I would say this is really something that I learned from that.
That experience was an incredible opportunity to learn and gain some skill that I can still use nowadays in my work. And that had quite an impact on also for the other civil society organization I worked for after that experience. For example, what I learned from managing and writing project application helped, I think, other organization having projects approved. So the impact of what I learned there had quite an impact also on other organizations and other communities where I work after that.
I took this very formative experience in terms of how to organize, how to do fundraising, how to contact institutions.
EFIL opened me the world to long-term strategic planning.
Part of that impact was getting to know European institutions, thinking on an institutional mindset about Europe. And that was very, very interesting and very formative.
When I first started volunteering for EFIL, one of the things that really impressed me and that really had a huge impact on where I was coming from was this access, reaching out to European institutions, meeting with policymakers, seeing all the advocacy efforts at EFIL.
What I learned with EFIL has impacted me in finding the job I'm doing right now. Very, very much, because I've been working with EFIL a lot on the advocacy side and developing the skills of influencing the bigger picture, building networks, building alliances, building really strong skills on that side.
I got that passion and that need for change through my meetings and works within Europe, together with other EFIL volunteers.
For me, EFIL gave me an opportunity to develop my personality and also myself, not only as a private citizen, but actually as activist on many different levels.
I think both of the organizations in a way offer any person a unique chance to understand cultures better, learn from each other, learn from different nationalities, different customs, making interesting discussions.
So I'm in a multicultural marriage, but I think I've navigated, or we have navigated that rather well, and that is absolutely only thanks to what I've learned with AFS and with EFIL. Intercultural learning, intercultural communication, intercultural competences, global learning, in this case also, global competences, trying to be able to meet people respectfully and be met, help them meet you respectfully. And that is something that I could not have done the way that we've done it without the help and the knowledge and the influence of these two organizations, never ever.
There's so much that I have taken from my time with EFIL and AFS that I think there's, it would be a very long list of skills, knowledges, competences that I can directly attribute to my time and my volunteering.
This whole EFIL journey basically taught me how to advocate our mission, how to pursue our mission with different tools and in different environments.
For me, it was a wonderful journey.
I think that it was just a very transformative experience for me.
And it's something that you carry in yourself and you use it everywhere.